Hey everyone! Here's my full analysis of the Dawn x Zoey ship. This duo is often overlooked, but it truly deserves much more recognition. Their relationship is strategic, emotional, artistic, and inspiring. Through Pokémon contests, exchanged glances, heartfelt advice, moments of doubt, injuries, and victories, we see just how deeply Zoey influences Dawn. Not just as a rival, but as a guide, muse, and role model. Dawn's difficult beginnings. Dawn starts her journey full of enthusiasm, dreaming of becoming a great coordinator like her mother. But her first contests are an emotional shock. She loses her very first Pokémon contest. She cries, questions herself, and doubts her abilities. She feels disappointed, lost, and begins to lose confidence. That's when Zoey steps in. She encourages Dawn, tells her she has potential, and suggests they meet again at the next contest. That moment becomes the turning point. Dawn wants to improve, not just to win, but to be worthy of that encounter. Zoey's strategic advice. Zoey doesn't just offer encouragement. She guides, corrects, and pushes Dawn to grow. She advises Dawn not to use Piloswine, explaining it's not ready for contests yet. It's not criticism, it's a caring warning. She tells Dawn that Meteor Attack shouldn't hide the Pokémon or blind it. A lesson in balance between power and presentation. She notices that Apom is better suited for contests, while Bizel fits battles, leading to the Pokémon exchange between Ash and Dawn. These moments show that Zoey has a sharp strategic mind, and that Dawn listens, learns, and evolves thanks to her. Indirect inspiration. Fire and Ice. After winning a contest, Zoey celebrates with a local dessert from Snow Point City. She says it feels like fire and ice, a phrase that sticks with Dawn. Later, Dawn uses that image to create a flaming ice ball with Buniri and Cyndaquil. It's not a copy, it's an artistic reinterpretation, proving that Zoey is also a muse. Zoey's foot injury. A role reversal. Thanks for reminding me. The moment when Zoey injures her foot is incredibly important and absolutely deserves a place in this analysis. It reveals a different side of their relationship, Zoey's vulnerability, and how Dawn steps up to support her. This scene is key because it shows their bond isn't one-sided. Dawn is no longer just the student. She becomes a source of strength, someone who can give back what she received. It's a moment of fragility and trust. Zoey allows herself to be helped, and Dawn proves she's grown. Their connection becomes more balanced, more intimate, and more meaningful. Pokémon contests. A stage for their bond. Contests are the heart of their relationship. That's where everything unfolds. Performances, glances, encouragement, and constructive criticism. Zoey is often in the audience watching Dawn closely. She doesn't judge. She analyzes her choices, her combinations, her growth. In the grand festival, their glances are filled with emotion. You can feel that Dawn wants to live up to Zoey's expectations, and that Zoey is proud, even in silence. Every contest is a step in their journey. Sometimes rivals, sometimes allies, always connected. Alternate scenario. What if Dawn had traveled with Zoey? What if Dawn hadn't traveled with Ash and Brock? She could have met Zoey at her first contest, lost but been encouraged. Zoey might have invited her to travel together. They would have shared techniques, battles, doubts, and joy. And at the grand festival, Dawn would face Zoey in the finals. Dawn wins. Zoey smiles, proud but a little sad. Dawn cries, not for the victory, but for having surpassed her role model. Conclusion. The Dawn x Zoey ship is seriously underrated. It's built on a rare dynamic mentorship, gentle rivalry, mutual inspiration, and personal growth. Zoey helps Dawn believe in herself, evolve, and rise. And Dawn in return becomes a support, a force, a student who surpasses the master, but never loses respect or affection. This duo has everything. Real emotions, unforgettable scenes, powerful advice, silent glances, shared wounds, and natural chemistry. It's a bond that could have become one of the strongest and most touching in the entire Pokémon series.